Hello, welcome back. In our previous exercise, we created a function using the development object. Okay. Now we are going to create our first design time object in this session, and we will see how the design time object is useful to edit a function. Okay, let's see. So as of now, we are in HANA modeler perspective. But to create a design time object, we need to switch our perspective. So click on this open perspective option and select HANA development here and click OK. And it looks same, right? So, but if you observe here, there are three new tabs created: repositories and project explorer. So the repositories are important to create a design time object. So to create a design time object, we need to create our package. So already I have few packages. I am going to create a new package for our training. Create new package, and I'll name T4H underscore pack. Okay, I'm giving the description also same. So create a new package, and T4H package is ready. So when you right click and choose new, you will see a few options: attribute view, another package inside this package, analytic view, calculation, and analytical privileges, procedure, decision table. But we don't have option to create a scalar function. That's the reason I switched to the HANA development perspective. So here in the HANA development perspective, we have a repositories. So here I am going to create a new repository. This is one-time task. Once you are done, then no need to do it again and again. So I am going to create a new repository for our training purpose. And I'll go with the default options: workspace 1, training. This repository is going to store in at the following location: C, training, HXC, some folder name. Okay, so I'll go with the default option, click finish. Okay, my workspace is ready. If you observe our local folder where it is attached, so here you can see HXC00 is the folder, HXC00, and under that workspace 1. And right now we have only project file and some settings folder. So this folder, when we develop a new object, automatically all these objects are going to create in your local folder also. Okay, let's see that also later. Okay, now we have our old code. So I'm going to create a new scalar function. So first time when you create a repository, it automatically brings all the packages. So I'm going to create a package object here. Instead of creating here, you can also create a project, create new project, and then you can link that project to the repository. So you can try either way. Okay, so that creating a project and linking the objects to the repository is recommended way, but for our training purpose, this is okay to start. So first double click this. So the checkbox is came, right? So that means the local file is already created. So if you see here, as soon as I click on that, T4H package is created. Now it is empty, T4H. So when we create a new object, you will see the new objects as well. So right click, new, other. So in other, I have objects. Okay, let me show the folder name. So there are so many options in SAP HANA. Under database development, we have a scalar function. Like that, we have another stored procedure, table function, everything. So we'll see those objects later. So for now, we are going with scalar function, and select the file name, define a file name. So we have F price already, so I'm going with final price now, just to make it different. Final price, and we are going to create in T4H package. Okay, finish. So this is system is going to define the skeleton default. So this is exactly same as our previous function, returns SQL language SQL script, and security as invoker. Okay, so now I'm going to use the previous function code from here. Instead of writing everything to create a function, so I'll explain what is the difference. Why I didn't replace this is, so here when you are creating a design time object, you need to mention the schema name, because we are creating in a function, we are creating in a package. But when you create a design time object, system will generate a runtime object. So where that runtime object needs to be generated. So that's why we need to give a schema name. So we'll give our schema name T4H, and this is the package, and this is the function name. So you will understand very soon what is that runtime object and design time object. Okay, so we are ready, and we just need to activate it. There is no execute option here. Now we need to activate it. Activate. So here you can see in the job log, activation HXE using the system user. It's successful. Perfect. Okay, now we are ready with our function. So now you can see the scalar function is created here on the left side. And when we go to our systems view and T4H schema, if I refresh this function, I have one more function, T4H pack : final price. So that is this name. That's the reason we gave T4H. So when you are using in your SQL statement, you need to use this function, runtime object. This is called runtime object. Okay, so our previous example is, we have this one, right? So select upper title from books. Okay, so this is a, we can't run here because this is a package. This is a scalar function file, so I'm not saving. Okay, let's open our SQL window. So this is our old function with F price, and we got 896,384, right? So let's see how the new function is going to be useful. You can just simply drag and drop. MRP. If I run this now, I got same result, 896,384. So that means this function, these two functions are working same. Okay, now if I want to change, why we came to this design time object is, we want to give two parameters. One is the column name, and another one is percentage of discount. So to give a discount, we need to change this function, right? So if I go here, I have result, IP, and create statement, and I don't have any option to change it, like the F price. Even final price also, we don't have option to change it. Okay, that's fine. So now how we can change that? So by using our design time object. Okay, so this scalar defined function you can't see from systems view, you need to go to the repository. Okay, we have this one here. So double click, and what we need to give, another parameter. So this time I'll make this IP1, I'll make IP2. IP2 again it's a decimal. This time this is not required, 10 is not required, I can give 2, 2. So percentage, right? And output parameter is same, everything same. Here instead of 20 I'm going to use IP2. Okay. Now we have IP1 to the to input the column name and IP2 input the discount value, and we are using IP. Okay, here I need to change IP1 minus IP1 into IP2 divided by 100. Let's activate it. Okay, it's successfully activated. Now let's switch to here, refresh and open the final price function. So now you see IP1, IP2, 2 parameters are created and result is same. And if you see create statement, the new code is reflecting here. So without deleting the function, you can change it by using design time object. That is the advantage of design time object. So we have a design time object, then this is called runtime object. So runtime object is created in mentioned schema T4H. Okay, now let's see how it works. So let's go to schema, SQL MRP. I'm giving 10%. Okay. So now I got 10% of discount. So like that, you can use 90%. So if I don't want to give any discount, I just make it 0. So both are same. Okay, so this is positive testing, right? So as I said, we need to do negative testing, -10. Now my final price is greater than the actual price, and ideally we should not allow negative discount. So that means the final price is going to be greater than MRP, and which is not supposed to happen. So how can we restrict a -10 value? So any negative value in the discount parameter, that we can achieve by using exception handling. So we will see that how to handle exceptions in our next session. See you in the next session. Until then, happy learning. Bye.